So we're just going to swallow it, are we?
Well, you know what Mum said?
Yeah, I didn't come home last night. He's got her in some poxy hotel.
All right, so he's taking liberties, but while Mum thinks the sun shines out of his jacks, there's not a lot we can do about it, is there?
We tried it your way and it got us nowhere. I reckon we should drag him down here one night and weld him to the ceiling.
What, because he's taking us to an hotel?
No, because I'm tired of him making mugs out of us.
And you think welding the ceiling's going to help?
That'll help me.
And what about Sam?
She'll miss him for a couple of days and she'll find someone her own age.
Well, I wouldn't count on it.
What's the matter with you? You ain't going soft on me, are you? I mean, he's taking liberties. You should let me do him in Spain when we have the chance.
All right, look, maybe we can just warn him off.
After we've hit him.
No, I'll have a word with him and let him know where he stands.
And then we hit him.
If we have to, yeah. Look, if we go steaming straight in, Sam's going to know it's us. She's going to do her nudge.
It's no worse than what she's doing right now.
Well, we don't know what she's doing, do we?
Well, they ain't playing chess, are they?
Phil, where's Ricky?
Oh, he's under there.
Oh, thanks. You alright?
So what's the plan?
Like I said, we just have a word.
Today, as soon as I get back.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you later.
When till whispering back?
Oh, they've got the old David and Sam didn't come home last night.
So?
So they ain't happy about it, that's all.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, she slept with him the first time she met him.
What are you doing here anyway?
Just come over to see her.
What for?
See if you want anything.
Not what?
Want a cup of tea or anything?
Just had one.
You sure?
You've come all the way over it to ask me if I want a cup of tea.
Well, we're engaged now, aren't we? Got to look after you.
You know this is being picked up in right now, don't you?
I'm sorry, Phil. Now I've kept him talking.
I'm sorry, Phil. She was just going. That's all right. Don't you see enough of each other on your own time?
So what's he saying when you told him then?
Who?
Phil.
Told him what?
What about us being engaged?
Well, I ain't had a chance yet. It's been granted ever since I got here.
Oh, I'll have to get a ring, you know, so they can see for themselves.
Yeah.
Can I then get a ring?
Of course. It's just going to take a while, that's all.
Well, I don't want nothing too big, you know, just so people can see. I've seen some really nice ones in my mum's catalogue.
Ricky? Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Look, you better go. We'll talk about it later, eh?
Well, look, I'm going over to see my mum in a minute. I can ask her to borrow the catalogue.
Yeah, if you want. Look, I've got to finish this.
Well, we can look for it together tonight, and then we can sort the party out, eh?
Hi.
Oh, Ricky, please, you promised.
All right, Jess. Look, we'll talk about it later.
All right, and I go over and see my mum. See you later.
All right.
Bye, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, he said I can start looking for a ring and everything. Oh, and then there's the party, innit? I mean, I've got to have a party. Everyone has an engagement party, don't they? Then this savings, better save up, and then get a little place of our own, a little house or something.
It's not that easy, you know, throw a party by a house. I mean, where are you going to get all the money from?
Well, Ricky's working. I can get a job. I mean, it's hardly going to take long to save a deposit now, is it?
And what about the wedding? Who'll pay for that?
Well, I thought that was up to you and Alan, isn't it?
Bianca, where are we going to get that sort of money?
Well, I'm sure you can ask David to help out. I mean, he's here from the 18th.
Or over my dead body?
Well, me and Ricky can put some towards it. I mean, we don't nothing too fancy.
All right, in the last couple of minutes, you've bought a house, thrown a party and paid for a wedding. Well, I don't think you thought this through properly.
Of course I have, Mum. Listen, when two people love each other, you just find a way and get
Well, it might tell you that in your magazines, but in reality, it's a little bit different. I mean, you know, what's happening with his divorce for a start?
sort it out, isn't it?
Well, don't you think we should wait until he has?
You know what? Sometimes I just must be really stupid.
What?
I just thought you'd be happy for me, that's all.
I just don't want you rushing into anything, not without thinking about it first. It's number 3 again.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I don't want to pour cold water on everything, Bianca. I just worry about you. You know, it's what mums do.
There's no need to worry about me, Mum. Ricky loves me and I love him. That's all that matters, isn't it?
So you're saying you don't want to? Yeah. No, of course I do. What's the problem? Was it because Sam's back? No. Well, what then? Well, I don't know. You know, I just thought it'd take time, that's all. She's talking about rings and parties, setting a date already. Well, you mentioned the dreaded word marriage, mate. It's like lighting a blue touch, mate. You know, I was thinking of a couple of years or something. You should have asked her in a couple of years then, shouldn't you? Well, I was hard to know she was going to go mental. Well, tell her you changed your mind, plead insanity or something. I'll back you up. No, I can't. Besides, you know, I do want to marry her. So why are we having this conversation? Well, I can't really talk to anyone else, can I? But nothing's about to happen tomorrow, is it? I mean, you haven't booked the vicar or anything, have you? No, not really. Let's just see what happens. Go with the flow for a while.
There's someone I want you to meet. This is Ted, my brother.
Ted?
How are the kids?
Fine. They're off seeing this and that.
No. Oh, you should bring them over. It'd be lovely to see them again.
Yeah, I will.
So, do you know how long you're here for yet?
Depends how long the job lasts.
Well, you've got some front, I'll give you that.
Why?
Showing your face in the square twice in as many weeks.
Huh. Now that Pete and Den aren't about, not quite so fraught with danger, is it?
Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Pauline.
Well, I'll cross that bridge when I have to.
Honestly.
Well, don't mind me.
That's all right. We were just discussing a mutual friend.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that on the buildings. I don't feel relaxed till I've had a shower and, you know.
You hungry?
Yeah, starving. Over there.
Yeah, a quick one. Then I'll have to be off soon.
Are you stopping for tea?
Sorry, sis. Promise Jimmy I'll be back.
Uncle Jimmy?
Well, I could hardly leave him behind, could I? I mean, good brickies are hard to find.
You want me to stay?
No. I've stayed longer than I anticipated. Another time, eh?
Yeah. Well, I missed you last time, didn't
Yeah, I wasn't here long, just passing through.
He's always dashing about somewhere.
A moving target's harder to hit. They're no right, Phil.
I? Yeah, so they say. So how long are you in London then?
Well, as I was saying to Kathy, I'm not sure. See how it goes, you know.
No good asking him anything. He'll never give you a straight answer.
I'll try and remember that.
Where's Sam, mate?
Oh, she said she'd be home by now. Why?
No reason, just one.
So what happened?
Eh?
You said he fell out with Pete.
Well, although Pat wasn't around, Pete was still married when we started going together. And, well, Ted wasn't too happy about it.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I convinced him to try to get to know Pete. You know, give him a chance. And so he did. They went out for the odd drink, and then Ted offered to help Pete out on his stall.
Cosy.
Yeah, it was great for a while. Then Ted asked him to look after some stuff in the lockup overnight. Said he had to deliver it somewhere first thing in the morning.
And what sort of stuff?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Ted was no angel, believe me. Anyway, the next thing Pete knew, the police were kicking his door in.
What?
Yeah. They said they'd had a tip-off.
Who from?
Anonymous, they said. But whoever it was said that the lockup was being used for stolen goods. Well, Pete couldn't say where the stuff come from because Ted was my brother.
And grassing up your future brother-in-law ain't exactly a dumb thing, is it?
Oh, exactly. So he was arrested and charged. And then, because Pete wouldn't say anything, he got done for it.
Bad?
Well, bad enough. He got a suspended sentence and he nearly lost his stall. But what was worse, that Pete's best friend at the time was Den.
From the Vic?
Well, he wasn't then, but yeah. Anyway, Den accused Ted of setting Pete up, saying that, you know, it was him who phoned the police.
And was it?
Of course not. You wouldn't do that. Anyway, poor old Ted got the blame for it. Everyone believed Den, and Pauline went wild, saying that he'd nearly ruined the Bill family business. Anyway, then Den said he was going to go looking for Ted and he was going to kill him, and knowing Den, he probably would have done. So, Ted got packed off, and I had to choose between my family and the Bills. And you know the rest.
So why's he come back here all of a sudden?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks with Den and Pete both dead, it's safe for him to show his face.
And is it?
Well, it might be. As long as Pauline doesn't see him.
You'll have to let them sort themselves out.
I am.
Good. So you can stop worrying about it then, can't you?
You smell something?
Like what?
I don't know. Gas?
Car exhaust.
You sure?
Could be that aftershave that Gran bought me for Christmas.
Yes, well, I wouldn't stand here and make it flames if I were you.
It's all right.
Who's that, man?
You're right, Kath.
Fine.
Nothing like a contented woman, eh?
I find it's the table.
You stop winding her up.
It ain't my fault if she takes things the wrong way, is it? Mum said Sam will be back in a minute, so how do you want to do this?
Well, I don't know. You're the one with the plan, you tell me.
Well, the first thing we've got to do is split him up.
I know we're going to do that.
Well, he'll park outside. You tell him that someone's messing about with his motor, he'll go out to check it, we follow him out.
And what about if Sam goes out there with him?
Well, then we go to plan B.
Which is?
Wait for him to take a leak, follow him in the cars, he'll do him in there.
Nice.
Just be ready, yeah? It's on the house.
Cheers. Think she knows Ted's around?
She would have been over by now if she did.
Listen, Cat, about Ted.
What?
Were you sure he had nothing to do with what happened to Pete?
He told me he didn't. I believe him.
But if he had done, would you have forgiven him?
I'm not sure.
Well, he's your brother, isn't he? It's only natural for him to look out there.
Yeah, but brother or not, I loved Pete. No one had the right to interfere.
What are you still talking about?
When?
Just now.
Nothing.
You're not up to anything then?
Of course not.
That'll be the day.
Oh, it sounds like they're having a party in there.
Either that or someone's being murdered.
What about your stuff?
I will leave it till later, come on.
Why does it have to be so loud?
I don't want to notice they're rubbish.
So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? So it's tease.
This takes me back a bit.
Hey,
Music's so loud you have to shout over it.
I'm not going to
One
this
day
loud.
finally
Well, maybe we're getting old.
Speak for yourself.
want it off your back.
Hello, darling. Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was brilliant. We had lunch in the residential room. Got me loads of stuff.
Oh, I can see he knows the way to a girl's heart.
What's this, Summer tonight?
It's all right. I'm going to get him to turn it down in a minute.
Is it all right to go upstairs?
Of course it is. I'll be up in a minute.
I think I'll go and get the bags in, all right?
Right.
Well, if it isn't Loverboy.
Hello, lads. Do you want something?
Mum tells us you've been to a hotel
That's right, yeah.
with our little sister.
Look.
No, you look. You were bang out of order.
No, you are. I think Sam's waiting for you upstairs. What the hell do you two think you're doing?
Just having a quiet word, that's all.
Oh, yeah. I know all about your quiet words.
He's old enough to be a father.
So you thought you'd warn him off? Who do you think you are? Humphrey Bogart and Jimmy Cagney? He treats her right, that's all you should be worried about.
He's only after one thing.
Well, he must have had it by now, so what's he still doing here? Look, I know he's older than she is, but she married someone her own age and that didn't work out, did it? She's happy. And if she's happy, then I'm happy. So if either of you lay one finger on him, or so much as look at him the wrong way, I'll make you both wish you'd never been born. Do I make myself clear?
Yep.
Right. From now on, you'll be nice and polite to him. Unless he gives us cause not to. Anyway, get yourselves back inside before I really lose my temper. Haven't you forgotten something? The bags. If your brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your hats off. Go 999. Just do it.
What's going on?
It's fire and swear.
Got my kids! You all right? Yes. Still up with Ricky?
What's your name, Mum?
It's all right, love. She's staying away for the night.
Fire engine's on its way. Is there anyone in there?
That's Mr. Murray's house. He's gone on holiday.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm positive. I mean, what about if it spreads?
Is everyone out the other houses?
I'll go and check.
What about the children?
Here, hang on, there's Mark.
Mark, where are the children?
They're with the roof, they're fine, Mum.
Oh, I don't want them in there.
But they'll be safe, that's not going to
I
spread
don't
over there.
care. I want them with us.
I'm going with her.
me.
They said last time, didn't they?
You know, some organ
Get it.
drums. Organ drums duo, get, you know, that built stuff, doing that. I mean, just a wonder.
Yeah, no, but that's my house over there.
Yeah, all right, love. We'll do everything we can, but you've got to move back.
Does anybody know if there's anyone inside?
No, he's an old boy, but he's gone away.
Oh, we checked the house. I think everyone's out.
So there's no one missing, not accounted for.
As far as we know.
Come on, then. Let's have you all back. I want everyone off the square. Come on.
Yeah, come on, everyone, let's get back in the pubs.
I thought I smelled gas earlier.
Where?
Outside the house.
Oh, all right. Thanks, love.
Nothing like that.
So what's the crack then? Let's call it a night, eh?
What about the finale? We do a wicked Bohemian Rhapsody.
Maybe another time.
You're the main man.
I mean, there was a huge bang and everything fell off the wall.
my window broke.
I never heard anything like it. I thought the whole house was coming down round our ears.
Well, you're lucky it didn't.
Do you think we need to go back there tonight?
Well, it should be right so far it's been put out.
I'll go and have a look, love, see what's happening.
You're all right.
You all right?
Yeah, Ruth's taking them back to ours. They've nearly put the fire out now.
Blimey, they didn't hang about, did they?
Joe, it's funny. Carol said she thought she smelt gas earlier. It'd be terrible if somebody was still in there. Oh, don't. You all right? Smell?
Hey, no, I'm fine. I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
I'm not surprised. Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
Pauline, what on earth's going on?
Well, we think it was a gas explosion.
Well, we heard the bang, but I was just waiting on 3 numbers.
They cancelled the bingo.
Yes, 7, 11 and 14. Just 3 numbers, that's all I wanted.
They gave you your money back.
50p. I could have won £25.
Ethel, it was the 4 corners and you still had 3 left. So you had no more chance than anyone else.
Well, it seems psychic to me. I mean, I've never won anything for months up there, and then all of a sudden, an house blows up.
I doubt if the two things were connected, Ethel.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
It must have been some bang if you heard it in the community centre.
Well, didn't you hear it?
No, we're having our eardrums blasted by that pop group.
Oh, it was awful. The windows all shook.
Oh, you used to live there, didn't you, Jules?
Yeah. Looks like I moved just in time. I don't know about you folks, but I feel like a pint. Well,
Oh, I'll have a small port and lemon, thank you, Jules.
Duh.
Well, I knew being with you there'd be fireworks, but this is ridiculous.
Never a dull moment, eh?
Yeah. Well, at least it shut that band up.
I thought you liked them. Your foot was tapping away.
I just didn't want you thinking I was growing old, that's all.
It's cooking not that bad, it's just a bit crunchy, that's all.
You mean burnt?
Are you casting aspersions on my culinary prowess?
No, just saying you can't cook.
It's not my fault. Somebody keeps nicking the potato out the middle of me chips.
That's because you cook them too long.
Yeah, but if I don't, they end up all raw in the middle.
Well, then your fat's too hot.
He cooked the oven chips in the deep fryer last week.
All right. I'll admit, I've made a few mishaps. That doesn't make me a bad person.
Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad.
No, not really.
Anyway, you look well on it, whatever he's doing.
Yeah. We're a good team, aren't we, Claire?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, are you drunk yet?
No.
Only, I think I might be a little bit. Just a little bit.
7, 11 and 14, that's all I needed. And now my chance has passed.
Never mind, Ethel. There's always next week.
Oh, yes, but I'll never get that close again.
Ethel, I keep telling you, you weren't close. You only had 1 corner.
Oh, yes. And how many did you get?
Well, none, but...
Well, there you are, see? I rest my case.
everything under control.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it looked. Once we got the gas turned off.
Oh, it was gas on.
Yeah, it looked like someone had been changing the kitchen around, you know. Disconnected the cooker, but didn't get it sealed off properly. Mind you, there's not much of a kitchen left now.
Was it that bad?
Must have been a hell of a bang. I even lost a couple of walls in there.
So we're going to move back in?
Eh?
I live next door.
Oh, that's up the governor, mate.
What's that? What's happened?
Oh, there was an explosion.
Anyone up?
Nah, don't think so. Mind you, made hell of a bang.
Where's everyone else?
Over at the Vic. Look, they're not sure if we can get back in there tonight. Can you stay at Riggers?
Of course you can.
What about the rest of them?
Ron? Any chance of another drink? Sam again?
Yes, please.
And have one yourself. Did you see what happened to the bags, by the way?
O'Neill.
Oh, thanks very much.
My pleasure.
See, I knew you'd take it along just fine. Everything all right?
Never better, Peggy. How much is that?
£3.20.
On the house.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Peggy. Thanks very much. What if we take them upstairs?
Of course it's done.
I doubt if you've got an ornament still in one piece.
Thanks. You're lucky you've still got a house.
Oh, yeah, it was a hell of a blast. I had this one dreadful moment when I thought it was upstairs where the children were. I tell you, I never moved so fast.
You must have been terrified.
I've had quieter evenings.
It used to happen all the time in the Blitz. Not just one, but they were at it all night. I mean, rows of houses had disappeared in the morning.
I remember Mum telling me you used to see families sifting through the rubble to see if there was anything they could save.
You had to save everything then. Well, mind you, I never remember them cancelling a game of bingo.
You're talking rubbish. We didn't play bingo then.
Well, perhaps you didn't, it's true. I mean, there'd have been a riot. Especially if there was somebody there who only wanted 3 numbers.
It's hard to imagine life going on as normal, isn't it? In the middle of something like that.
Yes, well, we got used to it, didn't we? That was their big mistake. Ooh, what was it that Mr. Gerbil said to us? We are going to bomb them out of subsistence. All he did was make us angry. I mean, you can't frighten people if they haven't got anything, can you?
Never thought of it like that.
No, well, it'd be different today. I mean, people would be worrying about their tape recorders, them satellite things nailed to the sides of houses, fancy motor cars. No, that's why you could always leave your front door open.
True.
Nobody had anything to nick.
What's going on?
Someone will be there a minute, tell us what's happening. I just saw Bianca. She's gone home with Wrigley.
Was the fire out yet?
Yeah, looks like it.
So are we able to go home then?
Well, they're still talking about it.
What's to talk about?
We have any residents here from the terrace where the explosion took place?
Yeah, here we are. So can we go home now?
Afraid not.
What?
I thought the fire was out.
It is, but due to the severity of the explosion, we can't allow anyone back to the terrace till the council engineers have done a full structural survey.
When will that be?
Probably in the morning.
So hang on a minute, you're saying it's not safe?
Well, that depends on the engineer's report, but until then we have to seal off the whole terrace.
We'll say there is some damage or something. When can we move back in?
That depends on the extent of the damage. I'm sorry I can't say any more, but we have contacted the council and an emergency housing officer will be here shortly.
I've got 4 kids.
Well, I'm sure they'll find you something suitable till we find out what's what.
Well, I think this is awful. There should be somebody here from the council sorting all this out.
Well, there's someone on their way, Mum.
But can't you find someone, Michelle?
It's not really my department.
That's the trouble with these councils, you see. Too many departments and not enough brains.
Come on, it's not my fault.
Well, you work for them.
Yeah, no. Well, look, I'll see what I can find out tomorrow, but there's nothing I can do now.
Wasn't there an emergency service or something?
Yeah, there's an emergency housing officer and he's on his way.
Was that all?
Well, Mum, there isn't a special department for people whose houses blow up at all hours of the day or night, if that's what you mean.
They don't seem very organised.
I just work there, Dad. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, I mean, mind you, bearing in mind I was only a lad at the time, but during the war, if a family was left homeless, I mean, everyone would take someone in.
Oh, well, that's it then. Instead of waiting all night for this bloke from the council, we'll all do our bit.
You can always stay with me, Blossom, you know that.
Thank you, Jules.
Yeah, Sonia can stay with us.
Yeah, why not? The more the merrier.
Well, we've got a house over the road. I mean, it's been decorated, but if it helps...
Well, Billy will have to stay with Alan and Carol.
Well, the three of them will be all right for a while, won't they, Phil?
Oh, we're supposed to be moving in there next week, aren't we?
Well, it's all right. It's only for a couple of days.
Well, they don't mind keeping on the floor, yeah?
Well, I've got plenty of sheets and blankets.
And Bianca can stay with us.
Well, that just leaves Robbie.
And Willard.
Well, he can stay here if he likes.
Here?
I know I haven't seen eye to eye with Carol exactly, but I still like to do my bit.
And where's he going to sleep?
He can manage on the sofa.
Oh, brilliant. We don't mind having him, do we, Pauline?
No, it's all right. We've got plenty of room.
Well, if you're sure.
No, Mum, I think he'll be better off with Pauline and Arthur.
No, I've said he can stay and he can. Grant, show Robbie upstairs.
I'll go and tell Alan and Carol.
Right, that's the kitchen. Bathroom's up there.
Brilliant.
Now, I know everything in this house and where it goes, so you better hope nothing goes missing.
Yeah, no problem. So where's my bed, then?
Your sofa's in there.
Oh, right. Just one more thing.
What?
Where's Willow going to sleep?
In there with you?
Well, if we could sleep with Frida, you know, keep each other company.
Don't even think about it.
Grant, can't you knock?
It's my house, don't have to knock.
What's he doing up here?
He's staying for a couple of days. In fact, why don't you make yourself at home, mate?
Oh, cheers.
Have fun.
Now, you sure you're going to be all right?
We'll be fine. Stop worrying.
Well, I'll be back in the morning to make sure.
Yeah, Nigel and I will look after her.
Right. OK, well, you behave yourself, OK?
I will.
And you know where I am if you need me?
Yes, Mum.
Oh, and don't stay up too late.
No. No.
Darling. Night, Claire.
Night. Thought she was here for the night. I think we better make Nigel a coffee. Well, he's supposed to be looking after her here. Or we kind of look after each other.
She's a wonderful mother.
Do you want a coffee?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah. We ain't got to undress him, have we? No, of course not. Why do blokes get drunk all the time? Nigel doesn't. Looks like it. Look, it's the first time in ages, OK? How are we going to get him to bed, though? Bet he weighs a ton. We won't have to. He sleeps on the sofa.
He seemed nice enough when he was in here.
Yeah, he's all right.
I don't sound too sure.
I don't know, it's just something about him. Something not quite right, really.
Think he's after something?
No. Oh, I'm probably just imagining things.
Him and Kathy close, are they?
Yeah. I mean, it's good, but she ain't really got anyone like that, has she? Except Ian. All she gets from him is grief most of the time.
But you're not sure about him?
He's a bit hard to suss out. I don't want Kathy getting hurt.
Well, bring him over here.
Right?
Invite him over for a drink, and I'll take another look at him.
You don't go in my room, ever.
Well, I was lost.
All right, I'll give you some directions, shall I, to the nearest hospital?
Yeah, what's going on here?
He was in my room.
I was looking for the bathroom.
Oh, no, I know you're lying, because you haven't been near a bath in weeks.
That's enough of the pair of you. Now, Robbie's a guest here, and I expect him to be treated as such.
Well, tell him to stay in my room, then.
I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, did you, love?
No.
You see?
All right, if he knows his way around, he won't get lost again, will he?
I won't.
Good, because if you do, I'll slice your ears off and make you eat. All right, bro.
Take no notice, love. He's got a heart of gold, really. Oh, look, Carol, come in.
Sorry, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, it's just Arthur and his campaign business. Right, how are things going?
Well, they're not yet. Well, that's what I wanted to see you about. I wondered if you'd cover for me. I've got to try and find out what's going on.
Oh, I don't know. So you've got this meeting at 12:30. I don't know how long it's going to go on for.
Well, the place will have to stay empty then. I mean, I've got to sort something out.
Well, you go and do what you have to, and I'll get there as soon as I can, all right?
Appreciate it, Paula.
OK. Oh, listen, have you spoken to anyone from the council yet?
Well, only that emergency housing bloke who wants to shove us all in bed and breakfast. But I'm not finished with him yet.
Oh, I know you're busy, but you got a minute?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
What do you know about Ted Hills?
Ted Hill, Kathy's brother. I saw someone on the square last week. That could have been him. Are you telling me it was?
No, it's just... Well, me and Kathy were talking last night, and she said something about some hassle with Pete.
Well, if you call losing your business and nearly going to prison hassle, then yeah, there was.
Yeah, but Kathy said Ted had nothing to do with it now. Everyone jumped to the wrong conclusions.
No, it was him all right. He had it in for Pete from the start.
Well, how comes you're so sure?
Pete told me. He didn't tell Kathy. But Den found out that he was bragging to his mates about how he'd stuff Pete built. That's why Den went after him.
So Ted did a runner?
Yeah, good job for him, he did, no. Ted Hill. Nasty piece of work he always was. Him and Kathy, chalk and cheese. I tell you one thing, she's better off without him.
I'm not disputing what you're saying. I just think we've got different ways of going about things, that's all.
Yeah, but surely the only way to do what we do is to care about the people you're supposed to be trying to help.
True, but the question is how best to do that. Running around like headless chickens with a bleeding heart, or playing the system.
Is that what you think I do then, run around like a headless chicken?
I think that emotional involvement makes you less viable.
And what textbook did you get that from?
Come on, I'm not attacking you, Michelle.
It sounds like from where I'm sitting.
Well, then you misjudge me. My argument is that cold, rational thought will achieve more than emotional entanglement.
Caring, you mean?
We all care. I just happen to think more is achieved my way. Okay, fine. Well, let's take this morning, for example, shall we? The Jackson house.
What?
I had Peter Willis on this morning asking why we were getting involved.
Oh, yeah, the Jacksons are my neighbours and I just wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah, but it's not our office. We don't cover Albert Square.
Well, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I was just checking it out.
But it's not very efficient, though, is it?
Efficient?
Well, if you've got time to work on cases covered by another office, then... Well, then maybe your workload is too light.
Oh, that's not fair. I said they're my neighbours.
And you're emotionally involved.
So is that it?
For now, yeah. Oh, by the way, your neighbours, the Jacksons?
Mm.
Yeah, well, I've asked Peter to keep me informed.
The thing is, she won't listen to anybody. You know, she gets herself all worked up and then she starts having a go at everyone.
You can't blame her, though, can you?
Nah, because sometimes you can make things worse by getting people's backs up.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't get anywhere unless you stick up for yourself.
Hold on. I thought you knew how to ruck. I mean, first you take Robbie in and now you're sticking up for her.
She was only looking out for one of the kids. She didn't say anything I wouldn't have said to her if it had been the other way around.
When God created woman, why didn't he give out an instruction book?
Where's the fun in that?
All right.
Yeah, how'd you get on?
I need a drink. I think you better get yourself one too. They said there's nothing they can do. There's been some structural damage to the house, which they'll repair, but it could take anything up to 6 weeks.
6 weeks? I mean, what are we going to do until then?
Nothing. The best they can do at the moment is put us into bed and breakfast. But the closest ones with enough rooms available is, 5 miles away.
Well, it'll have to do.
No, Alan! Look, the kids have got school and I've got work. We just can't do it.
I know that. But we're keeping on the floor of someone else's house. The kids are farmed out. We can't do that for 6 weeks.
Yeah, well, you tell me what choice we got. Because I'm not taking my kids into a bed and breakfast.
Look, everyone thought it was just going to be for a night or two. What are they going to say when they find out it's for more than a month?
Well, we'll soon find out who our friends are, won't we? But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not leaving the square.